the air, the clean floor.
It's a magical time of year.
It only means one thing.
That's right.
It's time for the spelling bee.
And I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready too. And thank you all for being here, as the audience. We couldn't be happier to have you with us at the 25th Annual King County Spelling Bee. We'll ask you to make up some words, and then we'll see them spell it.
As for me, I'm a former champion.
Yes, it's very nice, very, very nice to have me and you be judging. And what a night it is! The stage is set and our three finalists are here joining us for the Spelling Bee Finals.
What they are going through right now would make grown men have nightmares at night because of post-traumatic stress disorder.
Speaking as a former champion, you could probably talk about some of those dreams.
I could. I have one where I'm chased by a shark. It's just yelling words at me. And it eats my legs. And I have to name every instrument the doctor uses before he's allowed to patch me up.
Sounds traumatic. Now, tonight's spelling bee is special because the words that we're going to hear aren't real words.
That's right. We get them from you, the audience. If we've heard them before, we won't even accept them. Only words that they couldn't have read in a dictionary beforehand.
So it's got to be made up. Think of the words that you might want to give us, and we're going to see them spell it.
Shall we see this year's contestants?
I think it's time to bring them out. Will the finalists please step forward? Now I am super excited. Now talk a little about stepping on the stage. What was that like when you were in the finals?
Well, there's a moment where you're about to go out, and you feel like your heart's just going to beat right out of your chest. And then you step out, and you look at all those eyes, and you start to wonder if maybe you've wet yourself.
If you have, what do you do?
Well, the trick is to wear diapers. So, that way any accidents won't shake your confidence. The tricks of the trade make all the difference.
By the way, I'm wearing mine. Let's bring out Archie, our first contestant. Now, Archie was known one of the shy kids back in elementary school, according to the file.
That's right. Now, he has to go through a very elaborate ritual before he spells words. Yeah, we see him starting it now. He needs to get all his body involved to know that it'll be with him to back him up when those letters need to come out of his mouth.
In the semi-final coverage, people described it as a cross of Richard Simmons workouts and Zen Buddhism.
That's very apt. And there is an element of Zen too. And that's what makes it so powerful, I think.
And it's totally legitimate. The rules don't forbid it. You can have any spirituality or faith. We encourage it.
That's right, that's right.
Archie, will you please step up to the mic? Now, at this time, we'd like to get our first word. If we can get a word from the audience here for Archie to spell. Yes?
Phellocentrical.
Phellocentrical, thank you. Archie, your word is phellocentrical.
Phellocentrical. Can I get the origin?
It's from Norse mythology.
Okay, just take it.
He's got to go back into his whole ritual.
Now tell me a little about the spinning that he's doing here. I mean, what does it do
From
actually?
the whirling dervishes. It's a way of inspiring the spelling god to enter his body.
Can I hear it in a sentence?
Well, why don't we define it first, Archie?
Why don't you define it first?
Phellocentrical, the
Act
of
lying
to
your
mom. Phellocentrical.
We can give it to you in a sentence now.
That's fine, okay. Archie. Phellocentrical. When Sally returned home with lipstick smeared on her face and a faint smell of alcohol in her breath, she proceeded to be phellocentrical, as she said that she did nothing bad that night.
Phellocentrical.
Phellocentrical. Phellocentrical. Phellocentrical. Phellocentrical.
fellow centrical.
You're not gonna crack. You're gonna be strong. You can do this. You can do it.
I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay. Now you crashed a car tonight. Okay. No one's gonna hear about that, right? So if I ask you, crash a car tonight?
Yes!
No!
You were there.
No one's gonna hear about it. The car's in the ditch. It will never be found. The car was stolen. The car was stolen by someone else.
Hey, Archie! Why don't you come in here and talk to your mother?
You got this. You got this.
Rub my head. Okay.
Hi, Mom. Perfectly pleasant night.
Hi, Archie. Why don't you be careful when you sit down so you don't spill my scotch, all right? Thank you. Why is there no car in the driveway is my question for you. When not 4 days ago, you signed that petition that you would not be driving the car anywhere until we figured out what was happening with your license and it being revoked and all.
No car?
When you came home tonight, you were without car, meaning there was no metal around you. All there was Archie. Can you let go of my scotch, please? You are underage. You have the rest of your life to be abusing substances like your mother.
I would never abuse you.
Archie, this is serious business now. Tell me, what and where is the car?
Last time I saw it was in the driveway because I did 4 laps around it one way, and 3 the other, and then I went to the bathroom and it was gone.
So you are telling me that somehow you have a Chinese fire drill where you can make a car disappear? Because last time I checked, nobody was able to do that. I don't care how special they were.
Mrs. Hanson, can I just talk to... I left my cell phone in his pants, if I could just talk to him. Archie, kill her! I'll bring it... Right, I'm sorry, I'll be right out of your house, I swear to God. You're breaking up in there? What are you doing?
I didn't see it.
Stolen! It's stolen!
Stolen? Did I see it?
I don't know! Yes! You saw him.
I crashed into a ditch. I didn't see it.
You gotta make that car be stolen. It's the only way we're getting out of this. You knew it.
Okay.
Thanks, Mrs. Hanson. I'll see you later.
You take care now.
Rick stole the car.
Archie, look at me. I spent 9 months with you inside me. I was in labor for 32 hours with you. Don't apologize. You are the man in my life. You are my heart. You are my center. And if you tell me that the car was stolen by your friend, I believe you. I know you are not capable of evil. I know you are not capable of something that is so deeply something that I am against. Like fellow-centricalism. You are my son and you are upstanding and I know you are not capable of that. So thank you for telling me the truth.
You're welcome.
Centrical. Fellow centrical. Fellow centrical. Fellow centrical. Fellow centrical.
Archie, I must inform you that you're getting near your 20 minutes time.
Fellow centrical. FELLOWCENTRICAL.
Thank you, Archie. We'll ask you to step back to the line, please. Now, of course, at the end of the round, we will find out who the winner is.
That's right. you can't just know whether a word is spelled right or not. It takes a long process to determine who spelled their word the most right. So we'll see later.
Speaking of a desirable outcome, let's bring out Desiree. Now Desiree was formerly on the high school flip-flop team.
That's right. She wears those flip-flops everywhere. It's really adorable, and she's stolen the hearts of many of the judges. You know, that seems to be kind of her way, is to try to kind of play the audience, and I don't know.
Now as a former champion, how would varsity flip-flopping skills apply to spelling bee?
Well, I mean, I've never done flip-flopping, but I would say it's about 98% the same. You've got to just get your foot in there, see how it fits. The trick is in spelling, your feet is your mind, and you don't step until you know it.
It's a full body exercise.
That's right. The flip-flop is everything around you. It's like you're a little toe.
I guess this explains why politicians are good at spelling. Desiree, please step up to the mic. Can we get a word for Desiree? Yes.
J-Ro.
J-Ro. Desiree, your word is J-Ro.
J-Ro. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, you are.
J-Ro. What is the language of origin, please?
Korean.
Korean. J-Ro. J-Ro. May you define it, please?
A
Bird
that
falls
from
a
tree.
J-Ro.
Please, gentlemen, one of you use it in a sentence, please.
Would you like to take this?
I'd be happy to.